Hi everyone, I'm humbly Anna Anders here on the YouTube channel. This is my third video with you here today on Sunday, June 26th. It's the day after my family reunion. And what I want to say is I'm going to continue on talking a little bit. So what I want to say, while I was sitting in that shady spot with my grandson and my girlfriend Jackie sitting there with me, she came to be supportive to me, and I appreciate all the support because, yeah, the family dynamics have been really rough and tough, and I didn't want to go kind of unsupported, so I had a little plan for myself, and that was so that I could have some emotional and spiritual support there for me. So my friend Jackie was kind enough to come to support me. But while we were sitting there, like I said, I heard my nephew say a couple things to a couple different people. I didn't say anything because it was none of my business to say anything. But the moment I stepped on that thorn, and that hurt, and I went to pick up my foot to pull the thorn out, he said something to me to check me. And I thought, oh no, young man, no, you're not going to check your Auntie Anna that way. Especially you that didn't invite your grandfather to your wedding, to your fancy wedding, because you were marrying a millionaire's daughter. And so that's what that was. He wanted to hide our family disease of alcoholism dynamics in the closet of our lives for his fancy wedding. And I understand, because a lot of weddings have taken place in our family tree to hide things, and it's not cool. We don't hide people in the closets of their lives and avoid them on special occasions. And, you know, that's a form of denial. Denial and deception for the whole family tree. So, and the reception is this, truly. We have to genuinely embrace all of each other with all our faults and all our findings and all our ailments and sicknesses too. So we don't discriminate, you know, and that's the kind of family tree mojo that Anna Anders wants to belong to. So that's what my family tree leaders, okay, and I'm talking about the real leaders, Grandma Frances, my mother, okay, that's what my mother taught me. So that's how I roll. So that's why I wouldn't let my daughter not invite her grandpa to her wedding. We said, you're going to invite him, and he came. He came to the church, to the most important part of that ceremony, if you will. And I'm so grateful. And I sat next, I had the sacred honor of sitting next to an empty placemat that had his name on it at the reception. So, and then my dad would die. My dad would be dead a month later, exactly 1 month from my daughter's wedding. So I'm glad that I made her do that, because that's a sign of spiritual integrity. So for our whole sacred family tree. So my daughter has no regrets about that now, and neither do I. But what I want, and the world is made for everybody, honey, not just some people. And that's my biggest angst these days, because some people think they're so special. We're all special, honey. So don't forget that, all right? So, a matter of fact, the humble and the poor and the broken are even more special. And I admire those everyday common people. And yesterday, I got to hang out with a humble, kind soul from our sacred family tree, Ray Ray. And I got to tell you, that was a most joyful part of my day as well. So that's it. But last night I came home a little upset. Not upset, like I felt good. I felt so good that I actually wanted to call my brother Joe and say, do you have an extra cigar? Because I wanted to smoke a cigar. Because I felt good about the way that I handled myself. Because I handled myself directly, matter-of-factly, and I didn't play. And people wanted me to play their little games, but couldn't step into that arena with them no more. I'm not that lady. That lady's dead and gone. She's been gone for a while now, and I'm not going to stand around crying for you guys either. Ain't got no more tears. For some reason, throughout the years, with all your corrupt behaviors, my tears dried up. So now my tears are for my children and my sacred grandchildren and my sacred great-granddaughter, Leilani. So that's where I'm at with my energies these days as a grandmother. But last night I came home and I wanted to read my prayer and meditation books. You see this book? It's all beat up from the feet up. It's beat up because Grandma Anna reads and loves to pray and read and meditate. So last night when I came home, I had to read upon a word, because I felt like, well, what is it, God? What is it that's been troubling me? Well, what it is, like I said, I have my heart is genuine and pure, and I've been so naive. So that's what it is, my naivety, if you will. So the reading that I selected last night to read about at home in the privacy of my bed, and I didn't cry myself to sleep, by the way, just so you know, but I did pray myself to sleep. I needed to do that. The title of this reading is called Letting Go of Naivety. We can be loving, trusting people and still not allow ourselves to be used or abused. We don't have to let people do whatever they want to us. We don't have to let people do whatever they want to us. Listen to that. Not all requests are legitimate. Oh my God, that's powerful. That's like, hey Anna, can I take a picture with you? No, you can't. No, you can't. If I don't feel it in my sacred heart space, you ain't getting a picture with me. If I feel it, I will do it with you. But if I don't feel it, you ain't getting it. Not all requests are legitimate. And not all requests require a yes. Hey, did you guys hear that? Not all requests require a yes. Anna Anders is allowed to say no to people now. They've said it no to me throughout the years. Long time. No, I've been rejected. I can't tell you how many rejected no's I got. So, no. My answer is no. I'm not playing with people today. And my no has to mean no. You know why? Because I'm teaching my grandchildren a lesson. I'm teaching my children a lesson. I am responsible. I am accountable to teach my children well. No means no. Yes means yes, children and grandchildren. So Grandma said no yesterday to a few people. So, and that's where I'm at. Life may test us. People may seek out our weak spots. I know my weak spots got tested yesterday. I'm weak still, folks. I don't have it down yet. I can't like stand up and fight for myself. I feel so silly because I'm not a fighter. I am a peace activist and I'm a peacemonger. I love and I love peace and healing mojo for people. You know, that's the real mojo in life. I don't like fighting. That's why I'm making these peace flags. Wow. Now I feel like crying. Life may test us. People may seek out our weak spots. We may see a common denominator to the limits that are being tested in our lives. And yes, you've pushed me to the limits, and so no. My no means no. And I mean it. So respect it and accept it. In life, if we have a weak spot in one area, we may find ourselves tested repeatedly in that area by family, friends, co-workers, and neighbors even. Life, people, and our higher power and the universe may be trying to teach us something very specific. So there you have it, people. No, my no. Hi, I'm Anna Anders on the YouTube channel. My no means no. No, I will not take a picture with you. Why should I take a picture with you to celebrate a family reunion then when you treated me like shit, treated me like an outcast, turned me away and shut your front doors at Christmas time and told me to go away? Who did you think you were? I mean, I only process that stuff like Jesus did. When Jesus was looking for a place to be born, all the inns were full. Remember? So Jesus even had to be turned away. And so that's what brought me comfort and joy, true Christmas joy, for this Sacred Heart on my Christmas when you rejected me. When you thought you were having your fancy parties at your homes, at your corrupt homes, I might add, because it took corrupt energy to do what you did to me. I'm done on this third YouTube video. Thanks be to God in the Most Highest. Thank you for all my thorns in my life. Amen. That was powerful.